One-liners.
One line.
Okay.
Language.
Saying that's it.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir, at my friends.
So you mentioned before that this movie was the best way to finish. So could you explain me why?
I will tell you why I think it's the best way to finish. First of all, JJ, who is an extraordinary person to work with, brought an enormous amount of energy to the set. But before that, he is there with Chris Terrio, the writer, just finessing the script, finessing the story, turning things this way, no, it's better this way, and so on. So his homework on a daily basis meant that every day we would have a fresh look at the script and the story. And finally, he has to stop. He's very nearly there. And he's come up with something quite wonderful, not only as a story, but the fact that he's pulled all those ends together. So it's now made a significant thing. I don't think there's any loose ends now. Everybody in the audience is going to be satisfied. You may have thought there was going to be, there's so many theories on the internet about what's going to happen, but JJ has the ability to bring it together successfully and to make everybody on the set feel good. And I think that's so important.
Very important.
If you could say a speech for C-3PO to say goodbye, what would it be?
Oh gosh, that's a really interesting question. I need notice of that. To say goodbye. Well, I think he would say particularly thank you to Lucasfilm, to Disney, to JJ, but actually he's heard of something on planet Earth called fans. They are people who like things called movies, and he's very grateful to the fans for making the second film, the third film, the fourth film, now 9 films. Because if without the fans, there would have only been 1 film.
Okay. Everybody loves Chewbacca. Everybody.
Seems so.
What is your favorite fan reaction that you have seen for your character?
For me personally, it was when my son visited the set, and he didn't burst out into tears. And he's not afraid of Chewbacca, which meant a lot to me. But the fans, oh boy. When I got the phone call that I was going to be playing Chewbacca, I didn't know what I was stepping into. I thought that this was just something that's going to stay with me for the rest of my life. But I didn't know that it's going to affect my life so much. I mean, I get to travel all the world, and the fans are always they're so good. They love Chewbacca and the kids especially. It warms my heart when kids are interested in Chewbacca's life and whether I can do the noise and those kind of things always pick me up no matter how I feel that day.
Roll cameras.
For you, joining to great cast and this great project.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's exactly that. This cast has been life-changing. It's the first type of project where I felt a part of a family in the realest sense, and the sense of support and love inside the project and then on the outside as well. So I feel like that's one of the most things I'm grateful for about it. It feels homely somehow.
After the teaser that showed in D23 Expo, we can see that you work together, maybe you fight together, so can you tell us about your work together?
Strong team.
Strong.
There's a connection between those 2 characters, and obviously we meet Jana at a point where we need her. We need her support, and she's a hero that we wouldn't have expected on this journey. And then has more of a distinct relationship with Finn in terms of their connection, and it's by Finn's side in a lot of this fight. So there's definitely a lot more, but as I said before, Let's pay that ticket, man.
Gotta watch this film.
Pay that ticket. Let's pay
Watch it.
Let's pay
Pay for that ticket. Yeah.
What is the main difference between your first experience and now in this movie?
I think I'm less nervous. And I'm more grounded in the whole experience of it. I think the first time through, you're so overwhelmed by everything. It's just constant stimulus. And then the second time for me has been just very wonderfully comfortable, and just knowing a lot of the people, and a lot of the crew is the same, and obviously the cast. And yeah, I mean, it's still wonderful and exciting, but it's definitely a different feeling going into it.
Yeah.
The Force brought us together. We're not alone. Good people will fight if we lead them.
That Latin Americans participate in great productions like this, we are very happy. So what does it mean for you?
I mean, it's wonderful. They're allowing us into space finally. No, it is great. No, for me, it's just I'm very proud to represent our culture out there, and yeah, and it's wonderful. Like, especially when I meet little kids, little Latino kids too, that are just like, "Wow, you could do it. I could do it too," And so it means a lot to me.